Howdy y'all, Nathan here. So I'm going to go over some of the elements of the squat. This video in particular is kind of going over the elements that a lot of people get wrong. They probably don't even know it. And a lot of these things can actually cause injury if you continue to do them improperly. So there are 7 basic elements of the squat that you really want to pay attention to. You've got the proud chest, that's keeping your shoulders down and back while you're doing the exercise so your chest sticks out. You've got the neutral spine, and that's really when you're doing the squat, you're not rounding your back, and you're also not like looking straight up or looking down while you're doing the squat. You've got the pelvic tilt, so that's just in the motion right here when you go down. What you want to do is you want to kind of tilt your pelvis back before you begin the squat motion. Got knee and feet position. We'll go over that here in just a little bit. Weight placement, so how far back or forward your body mass is when you're performing the exercise. Pelvic thrust, so you've got the pelvic tilt when you go down. Pelvic thrust is just the opposite. That's when you come up, you squeeze your glutes to finish the motion, and then just overall breathing. So a lot of times what you'll see is when people begin their squat, they just kind of go straight down. So here's what happens when you do that. And watch, as I go down, you'll see my shoulder placement kind of goes forward, and that's just because I'm not doing the pelvic tilt. So body straight down. Notice the hips, the back, the knees, and the feet. That's what you're looking at right now. So down, and then boom. So in that motion, my shoulders went from this position to a little more forward. As you see right now, they're over my toes, heels are off the ground, knees are extremely forward. All right, and then sometimes in conjunction with all that, you'll see them either looking straight up or they're looking down, right? And that just kind of prevents proper form, proper breathing, etc. So when you get up from here, people they're still on their toes and then they come up here, right? So this reduces a lot of flexibility. It puts an extreme amount of pressure and torque on your knees. It's bad for your hips, and you're not getting anything out of the exercise because a lot of the drive, a lot of the power, and muscle activation, you're removing with that form. You're removing it because that drive is coming from the heels, or it's supposed to. You're not hitting your quads as well as you should, and you're not hitting your glutes almost at all with that form. So again, bad form is like just straight down, and then either looking up, looking straight down, and then at a different angle, you'll also see people squatting and then their knees buckle in. So this is bad on another aspect. So this is really affecting the cartilage, and it could mean that you have weak abductors and adductors, the muscles on the outside and the inside of the hips, your groin. So those are the bad elements, things that you really want to avoid when you're performing the squat in order to reduce injury and to increase the amount of muscle activation and really just overall effectiveness of the workout.